people, like they didn't suffer at all economically. That was my wife's family. They weren't even fazed by this. They were getting on Zoom. They wanted to get on a Zoom call with the family. My wife comes from a big family, 25 people. They wanted to get on a Zoom every day at noon, right? My wife's like, we're going to do a Zoom with my family because they all live in Florida, we live in California. So she fired it up, and I'm looking at the squares, right? And everybody's having, I had to walk away. I was like, I can't believe, because I was nervous. I didn't know what was going to go on. So I didn't participate in the Zoom calls. So finally my in-laws are like, where's Sebastian? Why isn't he not playing charades on Zoom? I'm like 2 hours away from being face down in my pool with a robot, right? And they're sitting there, 2 syllables, movie! Like my wife growing up really didn't have any like jobs. I was working, 14. My first job was Olive Garden. I don't know why you're cheering that. I was excited when I was 14. I ran home, I told my Italian father, I got a job at the Olive Garden. And my father started to weep. He's like, in Sicily, when I was your age, I had a job at an Olive Garden. I said, Dad, this is not a farm. This is free breadsticks and salad all night long. I'm not going to be working the trees. I worked restaurants. Fine dining, casual dining. My wife hasn't really worked restaurants. She doesn't know how a restaurant works. So when we go out, she's completely clueless on sequence of service. For example, when we go to a restaurant and we sit down at the table, my wife doesn't open up the menu. I'm into the menu. You give it to me, I'm studying the menu. My wife is like, oh. Look at the crown molding around I'm like, open up the menu, babe. They're going to come out, ask us questions. We need to be prepared with some answers here, okay? She's flagging on the busboy. This is Restaurant 101. Busboys generally just know how to set up the table and clean the table, right? They don't have access to the computer. They generally don't know what's in the food, and often they are foreign people. Again, some of you are looking up. I don't know where you go to eat, but when I go to eat, generally the busboy is Spanish or Mexican. I'm just reporting the news. This is what I see. Now, my wife don't know how to talk to foreign people. I grew up with immigrants, foreign people. They didn't know the language. I had to circumvent my English to match their English. Right? It was not fluid. My wife does not adjust her form of speech at all when the guy is foreign. She's right in, she's like, excuse me, sir, I forgot to tell our waiter that we would like a side of barbecue sauce, and also, I want my salad. I go, babe, you lost the guy already. The guy don't know. What are you stringing sentences together? You gotta, keywords, salt, napkin, ice, shit, he knows. You just got him. One time she asked the busboy, can I get another Tito's and soda? soda? I go, the only Tito he knows is washing dishes in the back of the restaurant, man. I'm gonna go in the back, Tito, I need you! And Tito's gonna come out with a bottle of soda. Hey, my name is Tito, I'm soda! Did you need me? I'm soda! So the waiter comes up. My wife's always sending him away. She's like, can you come back? I go, come on. It took him 25 minutes to get here. He's gonna quit. My wife never knows what she wants. She always pulls this one. You go first, babe. You go first. Did you get this? You go first? I said, okay, I'll have a steak with mixed vegetables. Back to you. How long did you think I was going to pay? Well, you could dive back into 3 more pages? I knew what I want in the car before we walked